You only got one transition here?
Nah, there should be two.
Heartbreak kid, I'll make you eat KG jump.
Hey, no, chill.
Okay, there. Watch my hair.
Yeah. What up, Phoenix?
What's up, fam? How you feeling?
Ready, I'm ready.
Most definitely, man.
Alright, cool. You ready?
Always.
You got some heat for me?
Oh, shit. I was born in heat. I'm so goddamn hot, I'm supernova while I'm talking to you right now.
Shit, alright, I see it.
So let's rock this shit.
Alright, let's go.
Let me get an energy drink. It's all about it, fam. Come on, yo, yeah, let's go get him. It's like, what's it, playoff time, you know what I mean?
Right.
Just rocking through, just running through the hallway. It's like I'm about to hit a few things.
I was gonna say, where's my energy drink?
Exactly.
Hey, no, chill. Hey, no, chill.
Harley, my squad is godly, no suicide. Haters off me, curves up your body, I'm due to ride. Looking for a good time, I'm the one to run to. Inebriated non-stop, where my soul is till. Faded to the face and bladed, the liquor smells like honey, are you here? Is this real life? Replaced in the matrix where the agents I killed twice, no chance. Smile a million with winning words, assault you like salt and vinegar. Where to the nearest integer, a finisher. Hoping this connection is a winning show. Correct dreams, twist where we've never been before. Sorry, Harley, my squad is godly, no suicide. Haters off me, curves up your body, I'm due to ride. Influence carded movements and moving to the side. Move this mind, don't take the leg, fuck it, do it live.
Alright, one more.
I got you.
Move this mind, don't take the leg, fuck it, do it live. Jump up when you hear them call the name out. Jump up.
Where you at?
Oh shit, sorry.
Oh, double, yeah,
I
double.
read that was the dubs.
Yeah.
I was just listening, I thought we were doing a playback, so I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna fuck this up.
Alright, here we go.
Let's do it.
And you're rolling.
Yo, what's up? Welcome to another episode of In the Booth. I'm your boy Novv. We over here at Black Marigold Studios, and today we got my homie King Pheenix.
What's up, fam?
What's up? What's going on?
Doing good, Black? How you?
Alright, I'm doing great, man. We just dropped this track. How you feel about it?
I feel fantastic about it, but then I always feel fantastic about what I do.
Okay.
I'm a cocky son of a bitch. Let's keep that real. If I'm in here, it's gonna be great.
I like that. You bring it out. You got the persona and everything. There's no gimmicks about you in the studio,
No,
right?
fuck no, it's me.
Okay, so...
If I'm gonna sit there... Hi, world. No, see, that's the same thing. You ham up. You do what it is.
Okay, so... A little bit of history. Tell me about where the name King Pheenix comes from.
It's actually kind of funny because most people don't ask the question. I'm a big fan of the movie Demolition Man.
Okay.
So Wesley Snipes ruled in that. So I started out my career as Simon Pheenix.
Really?
Yeah. So I was like literally thinking I was gonna get the overalls, the orange shirt, blonde hair, and then Eminem came out and like the blonde hair shit's gotta go.
Yeah.
Because that's not gonna work on stage. But then it was one of my dudes. We were hanging out and we were just bullshitting around. He's like, you know what? You're a king amongst men. I said, you know what? That's good. So I just became King Pheenix.
That's some strong shit for a friend to say right there.
Well, he knew who I was.
Okay.
No, he's a good dude.
Alright, so you told
Yes.
me you have 5 albums?
Yes. I started, 2000, it was around 2009, 2010 that I put out my first one.
Right.
And then it's always, my first one was like a lyrical comic book, which I was young. It was good, but comparatively, it's just, you gotta age to get better.
Tell me about how you did it, because one huge thing about upcoming artists is like most people don't even make it to their first album. They don't even make it to their first mixtape. They'll do a couple tracks, drop out. Some people will do it and just kind of fall off halfway there. So how have you been so consistent to have 5 albums out?
Drive. If you want something, you do it.
Okay.
Don't sit there and say, I love people that are like, oh man, I really love the game, but I hate to write. You hate to write? What the hell does that mean? Like, I love writing. I'll write half the time voice memos filled to the ass in this one.
Right.
Or Google Keep. But you have to want it. It's drive. It's all the hustle.
So about that writing, like, these days you listen to the radio, a lot of the tracks coming out, especially the big popular ones, is just repetitive freestyling.
Yeah.
Nobody really goes into the booth with material anymore.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like lyricism has taken a back burner to hype. Like, as long as you can say something and make it sound hype, it can be absolute bullshit as long as it sounds hype.
Oh,
how
great.
do you feel about that, being somebody lyrical yourself?
It's insane because what I grew up with.
Right.
Like, I grew up with Wu-Tang, I grew up with Rakim, I grew up with Method Man, Redman, I grew up with dudes that really came out and said something.
Right.
And you come in now and it's like, it's kind of funny because I kind of equate it to the Hobson song No Words. Because it's literally what it is to me. It's mumbling with a hot beat. The producer makes you anymore. And it should be more of a collaboration. You should work with the producer to make something beautiful. You need pieces of the puzzle. You don't make a steak without salt.
Makes perfect sense. Like, I saw you in the booth. Like, you brought out the wordplay. You had the metaphors. You had the rhymes and everything. You had the punchlines. But at the same time, you were having fun with it.
Of course.
You made it turn up. You made it sound crazy. You made it, it's called jump up, right?
Jump up!
Like, it looked fun when you're doing it. So why do you think, like, most people these days don't focus on that? Like, everybody's so quick to put out some frying pan hit that's going to last for, like, 2 seconds and be out.
It's money. It's all that other shit. It's not the love.
Okay.
Everybody's like, I want to do this and I want to get famous. No, you do this because you love it. Like, I love this. I love being, like, around people. I love seeing the reactions. If I look in here and I hear you laughing, I see somebody smiling, I've done my job. I'm entertaining people. Like, if I'm not entertaining myself, it's like, number one, you should always be laughing at least about something. Because everything we say is either, you can be poignant, but fuck that shit. Have fun with it. Be happy. Be enjoy that you're actually capable to go into the studio and do something.
Right.
Because there's so many people who's like, I'm gonna sit in here and blah, blah, blah. Fam, you're better than that.
Speaking of entertaining people, you said you got 3 shows coming up, right?
Yes. Well, 2 and 1 could happen.
All right.
So one's still on the fence, but I know I'm at least playing Austin on September 29th. And I'm playing Fort Worth on October 1st. The one in the middle, it could happen in Houston, but things are going on.
So, what are your shows like?
Ridiculous. I had it's the funniest shit. Like, I love being, like, hype and rocking around. You gotta pull in the audience.
Yeah.
I think one of the dudes said, my fucking style was, I'm gonna fucking kill you, snap into a Slim Jim.
Jesus Christ.
Which was my funniest favorite thing. But then also, I do a lot of singing. But what I want to do is I want to take you on a trip, but I also want you to be in it. I don't want to see somebody in the crowd going, yeah, this is a hype song. This is good. No. I want you jumping around. I want you at the stage. I want you at my feet. I want you going, let's fucking do this.
Okay.
Oh, God, I can't wait to get on stage again.
What's the wildest shit you've ever done at a show?
There's so many fucking things. Every show, we've always got the stupidest shit happening in the background.
Yeah.
Like, there's pictures of me where we're just, like, making fun of, like, the dumbest shit. But my favorite one was, I was in, where was it? Bloomington, Indiana. And I'm playing this show, and I was like, man, I'm gonna fucking hype up. I'm gonna mushroom stomp the stage. So knees to my chest, mushroom stomp. I fucking stand on the cord, almost fall backwards off a 5-foot stage.
Jeez, man.
Dude, the guy before me, he was in a rock band.
Yeah.
He always, like, did dumb shit, like he'd jump into the trash can or some crazy shit. I remember this motherfucker jumping off into the trash can from 5 feet up and realizing it was empty. Mid-fall. But it's just, it really matters with the crowd. Like, I've had the dopest crowds with, like, the dumbest shit. But I've had the greatest talks while fucking drunk. Like, I think the last show, and I know I'm running on, but fuck it.
No, that's cool. Yeah.
But the biggest thing was I started this thing I call the Most Dangerous Freestyle. It's where I'll sit there and I'll have 5 shots of tequila. sitting on stage, and in the middle of my verse, if I decide to, I'll slam, like during a refrain, I'll slam a shot and see how far I can go. The last one, since I'm a big wrestling fan, I took Shinsuke Nakamura's theme song and did a whole freestyle to it while slamming shots.
Jesus Christ, dude. You're trying to die on stage.
Nah. I don't drink before the show, and I don't
Right.
drink during until we get fucked up. And then we turn up for that.
So, you've been doing shows. You've got albums. You're not mainstream yet.
Nah, not yet. Give it time.
But a lot of cats out here right now are trying to figure out the step from making music.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got guys making music in the bedroom. You got guys coming to the studio. To actually being able to put that music out in front of people. To get shows, to get gatherings, to get people to listen to their music.
Of course.
How have you been able to do that? Like, what tip would you give anybody watching this right now and they're like, dude, I got all this music, but I don't know what to do with it?
The biggest thing, network. I ran into people that really, like, I first started out in the nerdcore genre, which was more nerdy hip-hop mixed in, but I found people that wanted to put me on stage. Now, you're not going to start and make $100. You're not going to you might not even make 10 or 5, but what you're going to want to do is go on stage at first for the experience.
Gotcha.
Go and pay your dues. But what you do is you find someone, look for local promoters, ask bars, hustle. Don't be scared to approach people. And then as soon as you do, put in your money, and then you're going to start making, the most I've made on stage, I love to tease my family about this, saying I've made the most per hour of all of them.
Yeah.
Because I've made $100 for 45 minutes of work.
That's not bad for an upcoming artist.
Exactly.
That's
You try.
Yeah, that's
you just find the right thing. I've played Gen Con, I've played conventions.
Yeah.
I had Patrick Stewart on stage before me.
The Patrick Stewart.
Yes, the Patrick fucking
Professor
Stewart.
Xavier.
Like there was a video from years ago. It was Houston's Comic Palooza.
Yeah.
And it was the one where the woman had told people, like, she talked about her sexual abuse story to Patrick Stewart, and it got viral. I was in the background, like in the back of the crowd, watching this because I was gearing up to go on.
Oh shit! Okay, that's dope as hell. Damn.
Yeah, dude. I've freestyled inside an electrified cage.
Why?
Because I could.
I mean,
why not? Well, that's the biggest thing. Is like I know people are sitting there, they'll think it's wacky, and they'll think it's this. Why not for the experience? Why not do everything? If you ain't got you got stories to tell. That's the best part. You're not an uninteresting motherfucker.
So from what I'm gathering, for you, you're all in this about the experience and memories.
Yes.
Like, because I noticed you're not flashy. You're not.
No, there's no need.
Yeah, no.
Flashy's
chains,
not
no
fun.
clothes.
Flashy's.
Right.
I come in here and like, was it $3,000 worth of chains? Or
Right.
well, for us, it's like I know I don't have $3,000 to spend on it, so I'm walking in a $25 fake ass chain that I got from the same place I bought throwbacks from in the day. Yeah, like I'm gonna walk around looking like this, like I've actually got money. No, I'm just being me. Flashiness anybody can be flashy. Flashy's easy.
Right.
Be original.
That's true. I mean, I've done a couple tracks with a whole bunch of different people, and one of the things I can say about this is that it was genuine. You walk in the studio, you had your song prepared, you had fun with it, you actually enjoyed what you wrote. Like you take pride in your work.
Oh hell yeah.
And you stepped in the booth and it was like you were dancing in there, you're just going apeshit. I think we got some footage of that, but he was like dancing in there, he was just going crazy. The ad libs were funny as shit. Like if you watched him do the ad libs, like he was just like spazzing out in there. And I think that's one of the coolest things, because out of all the people I've worked with, most people just come in, they have something they chopped up and they want to just get it done.
Yeah.
But when you listen to the end of the track, it's like you're not even having fun with this shit. Like you
See?
gotta have the engineer like level it out and do some mids and stuff like that and put exciters on it just to make it sound live.
Exactly.
But listening to you, it's like, alright, this dude, you can genuinely hear it in his voice. He's enjoying his craft. He took pride in his work.
Oh, I love it, dude. I love every bit of this. Like, just the fact, like, there's... How many people can sit there and they're like, I want to do this, but
Right.
have the ability to come and do it? How many people get good enough that they've, ground it out?
Yeah.
This is fun as hell. Like, I can't think of anything else I'd rather be doing right now.
True.
Like, that was awesome. And it was like, having y'all laugh while I'm in there.
Yeah.
It's the comedian thing. It's the entertainer thing. I enjoy hearing what's coming.
Alright.
The reaction is what I do. Like, shit, I used to give people gifts, like, on their birth, like, on Christmas.
Yeah.
And expect nothing because I wanted their reactions.
That's dope. So another thing, this is something that personally is a pet peeve to me, is that you make an appointment with somebody, you get a rapper, you get a vocalist or whatever. Mm-hmm. I send them a beat, I send them a track. I'll be like, all right, cool, we're gonna hit the studio on such and such a date. You hit them up in advance, a week, 2 weeks in advance. Tell them, hey, you ready? And sometimes they'll say yes. Sometimes they'll say I'll have something by the time I get to the studio. Once you get to the studio and you're like, all right, cool, track out here. We put the levels, everything's ready to go. Boom, hop in the booth. Hey man, I gotta finish my verse. I'm like, what do you mean you have to finish your verse? Like, dude. I sent you the beat in advance. So like, hey man, I think I'm gonna freestyle it. Oh, so on that note, like, you walked in, you were ready. He sent me a text message. He's like, all right, I'm out in the car practicing. By the time you get here, I'll be ready. Yeah. He walked in the booth and he one take. It was one take. I'm the one who told him to do a second take. Like, I was the one, let's do a second take, let's change up the volume a little bit. But he one take this track, which is freaking crazy. Like, nobody does that shit. He one took the first one, he one took the second verse. Aside from the ones we just needed, you know,
well, little add-ins,
ad-libs, double it up or anything like that, which is normal. Yeah. But the fact that you walked in the booth, one took the track, and I gave this beat to you 1 week ago, right?
Yes. Maybe even a little less than that.
So, in regards to work ethic, what would you say to anybody who's trying to come up in the game right now? Like, you got these people thinking they can be rappers, and maybe they don't, but it's like, the one thing that's killing them is they don't have the work ethic. They walk in the booth and they can't do anything.
Well, that'll kill you. That's what takes a rapper with longevity, right, or a rapper that really cares about it, is you come in and you work. Uh-huh. It's like, I'll tell you right now, just working in my life. I started at 15 working in restaurants.
Gotcha.
I was literally pushing carts for Walmart for 5 years. But I came in every day and worked. Why would I work hard for something I don't like and not work hard for something I like? Mm-hmm. And it's like, and then you come into the studio, if you're not paying money, the producer's paying money.
Right.
Somebody's paying for that.
Right.
So if you're not professional enough to come in and handle business and come in and do what you're doing, nobody's going to ask you back. You're wasting their time, your time, and money.
So let's talk about future plans. Like, mm-hmm. what do you got lined up? Where do you see yourself? What are you trying to do with this? Because it's like 5 albums, man. That is a lot of pros. A lot of like the people you consider pros right now on mm-hmm. top of the game don't even have an album.
Which is insane.
Yeah, which is
insane.
Yeah, and you got 5 albums.
Mm-hmm. And the first 4 are free.
The first 4 are free.
Yep.
You heard that here. First 4 albums are free.
Maineventofhiphop.com.
Alright, go ahead, plug it in again.
Maineventofhiphop.com.
4 free albums. Now that's crazy. The only other person I can think of with work ethic like that, who you may not agree with, would be somebody like Gucci.
Now Gucci, I got love for him. Uh-huh. I'm not the biggest fan because he's not in my wheelhouse.
Right.
But the dude has work ethic.
Crazy work ethic.
That's what it takes.
Like that, and dude.
You gotta respect game.
Yeah.
If you're not respecting hustle, then you're not. There's no need for you to try this.
Like the craziest thing I heard was that he got out of jail this most recent stint.
Yeah.
And within what was it, 4 or 6 hours, he had feds watching. The new track dropped.
Think about that.
And it's crazy. Like, you just got out of jail. He did what, 3 years?
Yeah, something on that, because the free Gucci stuff's been forever.
Yeah, don't quote me on that, but he's been in jail for a while.
It's been a while.
He walks out. First thing he does is walk into the booth and he drops a track. Whether you agree with him, whether you like it or not, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, you gotta respect the hustle. You gotta respect, because I mean, come on. And it's the same way I would. I bet you the whole time with his ethic, he was writing the whole time he was in there.
Yeah, he said he wrote. He started writing tracks and stuff like that. But that's what I'm saying with like young cats, young artists right now. Everybody in high school thinking that they want to make it big and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. If you don't have that work ethic, man, you will not get anywhere. And
that's 100%. Like, take the time, like, actually research some shit.
You're right.
Watch, was it Tupac Resurrection? Where they literally showed him in the studio, and he was just, like, getting all this shit out. And he was living in there. He's like, now tell all these motherfuckers who love to live in the studio to produce this. That's why he had, 6 or 7 albums after his death?
Right.
Because he put in work.
So, on that note, let's flip it around. Like, I'm a producer.
Okay.
Shit, nobody knows who I am. I'm trying to come up now.
Yeah.
And You've heard my work. You've heard my
It's
beats.
pretty damn
I've sent
awesome.
you a couple. We came in. We did a track. We did.
Yeah,
a
we
record,
rocked the
did
hell
that.
out of this. That's because you gave me a beautiful, amazing canvas to paint on.
Thank you. So, what would you tell all the upcoming producers in the game? There are a whole bunch of people probably watching this right now who are in their bedroom. They got that Fruity Loops pulled up. They got Ableton pulled up. They got Reason pulled up. Whatever you use, you got that beat, but you made it. You like it. You don't know what to do with it though.
Oh, of course. Well, the biggest thing with it is if you don't know what. Well, number one, you've already got the hustle. So I was going to tell everybody, listen to the other dudes you like.
Yeah.
And study styles. But if you don't got someone for it, pick someone in your mind that you know is going to respect your craft.
Okay.
Don't sit there and be like, oh man, I got rapper of the week here.
Yeah.
This is my dude. We grew up together. He's a rapper, but he's shit. Don't sit there and minimize your work by not choosing the right people to take it where it needs to go.
All right. So don't limit yourself.
Exactly. Don't limit yourself. Don't sit there and don't take it because it's easy. Don't sit there and go, don't take the easy way out and go, well, this dude's a rapper. He wants to rap. No. There's a lot of cats who are struggling just as hard as you are.
Right.
That are pushing it that nobody's paying attention to. Look for the diamonds in the rough. Look for the people that want it and will give you the same amount of work you put into it.
But when you're picking beats out, because for almost as many rappers there are out there, they're almost the same.
Oh, of course, there's a
pieces.
ton. There's a ton. I know it's a tough fucking game, man.
Yeah.
Like it's never gonna be easy. But that's the one reason I always say just pick the right people to be with you.
Okay.
Because everybody's gonna have to work. And that's where it all boils down to. I hate to say, like, everybody thinks there's a magic pill. They're like, I'm dope as shit. Nobody's dope as shit out the gate.
Right.
There is not one person who's dope as shit out the gate. It takes time.
All right. So, born and raised in Austin, right?
No.
No.
Okay. Born in Frederick, Maryland.
Uh-huh.
Lived there till I was 8. I can't say much. It's a beautiful place, but it didn't make me.
Yeah.
Grew up in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, which was about 2 hours south of good old Philly.
Okay. All right.
Which, Philly, I just love driving up to, doing my thing.
Yeah.
Philly is a beautiful town, and it molded me into mostly what I am.
Shout out to Philly.
I'll go back. But then I moved to North Carolina for a while, and then I got tech jobs down here and decided to move down after I fell in love with this place. Austin rules.
So people say Austin is the music capital of the world. Now, I've been here personally probably going on 2 years now.
Okay.
And I've come to realize, like, just frankly speaking, being honest,
Yeah.
Austin sucks as a hip-hop city. Like, you would think the shit would be dope, but Austin is terrible as a hip-hop, urban music,
Agreed.
R&B. They don't play hip-hop at barely any of the clubs.
There's a few cats around here who are trying.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to give a shout out to my dude, DJ Rockman.
Okay.
Because he's been pulling out a lot of stuff and trying to find a lot, trying to do that hustle.
Right.
But the biggest thing is hip hop down here. We need to raise the style and try to hit the main places where you see people going to.
So what do you think? Because we have a lot of people come down to Austin. This is like a popular part of destination. We have
Dude,
people
South
in
by
out.
and shit like that.
South by, ACL.
Exactly.
So it's like there's no reason not to have a market in Austin. Like,
No.
what do you think is holding the city back from being a hip hop? Not even just hip hop alone, but being an original music city. Because you never hear of Austin artists. You have some pop
well, you hear
here and
Houston
there.
artists. You hear Dallas artists.
You never hear of Austin artists. Like, people come here from other places and perform, and they're big, and they get the shows and all that. But you never hear people from Austin blowing up. Like, what do you think would change that?
The sound. I can't speak as much as I can because I'm as new as I am.
Right.
To be completely honest, you have to find a distinct sound.
Okay.
Because you have the Houston sound, you have the East Coast sound, you have the West Coast sound. Once we find that niche of what Austin should be, and it's a melting pot, it's not going to be easy.
Right.
It's not going to be something that's like built like with everything that we have, but we just need to adapt.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking about, is adapting my style, and then also I think hip hop should take 6th Street.
Yeah.
Let's just take 6th Street. Let's not settle to see them with this like every just like EDM band. EDM's nice, but I'm a hip hop head.
It's like not every single club you go to plays the same top 40 track.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And as you see the acoustic cats, they go out there strong and they're hitting and hitting and hitting.
Yeah.
Hip hop needs to be the same way.
In my opinion, maybe I'm biased or not, but I feel like on a lot of occasions they try to suppress
Yes.
something. They try to suppress hip hop.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, there's gonna be people who aren't gonna follow,
Yeah.
and that's why I say take it, because there's gonna be a lot of places that are gonna sit there and just because you're hip hop, they're gonna look down on you.
You know, you've heard about the gentrification of like East Austin and stuff like that. So it feels like they're trying to
Oh yeah, dude.
push out the culture.
Oh yeah, that's it. Now I'll tell you right now, it's like being, not, I didn't. Well, I hate to say it. No, I've always followed the culture,
Yeah.
and I respect it. And that's the one thing also that you need to do is have respect for what you're doing. Don't appropriate. But you're gonna see a lot of people doing that.
Right.
But that's the biggest thing is it's like it's gonna keep happening. This city is as it's growing, they're gonna try to make it Disneyland and cleaner. Everybody always does that, and you're gonna see all that shit. You just need to retain what you have, retain your style, retain the culture, retain that, because they can fucking make everything clean, but you're never gonna get it that way.
Gotcha. All right, closing takes. Anything you'd like to let the world know? Your fans, anybody watching.
Just keep hustling, yo. Just keep doing this. Let's keep having fun. Let's enjoy the music again. Let's bring lyricism back. Dig for lyricism. Don't sit there and settle for what top 40 is telling you is hot. Now, I'll tell you right now, the top 40, the only thing hot about top 40 is the fucking producers. Now, you got some hot-ass producers running around, but the fucking lyricists, no. Find yourself a Tech 9. Find yourself an MF Doom. Find yourself a Rakim. Shit, I wish we had Sean Price still. I really do. But it's just like that's what I can say to everyone. Just enjoy what you do. If you like something, like it. But let's bring the words back to hip hop.
Cool. Well, once again, this was another episode of In the Booth. I'm your boy Novv.
Yo.
King Pheenix. We out.
Yeah. Yo, let me tell you something.
This guy's talking a lot.
Yeah, I think y'all need to know where I'm coming from, so we're gonna jump up tonight, baby.
Damn, we should jump, baby.
Yeah. Jump up when you hear him call my name out. Jump up when the demon's in the playhouse. Yeah. Yo, let's do this. Yo, I got you for this. Heartbreak kid, I'll make your EKG jumble. Movie star looks and damn, did I mention humble? Fly like a bumble, base till DNA crumbles. Looking for a good time, I'm the one to run to. Inebriated non-stop, where my soul it tilt. Faded to the face and played if the liquor smells like honey, honey, are you here? Is this real life? Replaced in the matrix where the agents are killed twice. No chance, smile a million with winning words. Assault you like salt and vinegar. Whip to the nearest integer, a finisher. Hoping this connection is a rented shirt. Correct dreams twist where we've never been before. Sorry Harley, my squad is godly, no suicide. Haters off me, curves up your body, I'm due to ride. Influence caught in movements and moving to the side. Root is mine, don't take delay, fuck it, do it live. Jump up when you hear him call the name out. Jump up when the demon's in the playhouse. Jump up and you know we're gonna stay loud. Fucking jump up, jump up, jump up. Jump up when you hear him call the name out. Jump up when the demon's in the playhouse. Jump up and you know we gonna stay loud. Fucking jump up, jump up, jump up. Dance with the devil in a Texas two-step. Think you could roll with the wolf and not shred that new dress? Animalistic, yes. Blood boils the royal flesh. When you're running with the alpha, who do we toy with next? Bottle service. On the surface, we're all observers. I'm sending rhymes to heaven with every word he murders. She loves the